Chuglos, welcome to day 10 of the 2024 Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar, coming to you from the Church Room Bar Annex. Once again, going solo on this one, but I'm excited. And for those Chuglos that are clamoring for the larger beers, getting into the big daddy beers, it seems like we're getting into that time of the calendar. Today on tap, we have Fugee from Fretboard. I have never heard of Fretboard before today. It's a 10.5%. You can see at the top of the can, 10.5%. And this is their BA Fugee, which after a little bit of Googling, it's bourbon barrel aged. So shouldn't it be BBA, bourbon barrel aged? I don't know. I will leave that up to you. But that's a neat can. It really is. Got some musical instruments. And right here, it signifies that this is the bourbon barrel aged. That's what brings this brown ale, of all things, a brown ale, up to a 10.5. So I'm just going to go with the crack right away because this one's going to probably take me a little while. Just, I hate when that happens all over the keyboard. Son of a gun. This keyboard is well older than the podcast. They don't even make this keyboard anymore. Came from Chuggalo Mikey, like before I moved to Ohio. Cheers. The nose initial, like a French toast. So a little bit more research on this without like trying to get the average scores and stuff because Mikey does such a good job of that. It is a breakfast beer, and the first thing that this elicits is like a syrupy French toast. This is a jam in the van right now. This is fantastic. Wow, I don't get any of the bourbon barrel, and I'm a big bourbon guy. I hope that JT hits on that too. Hopefully, you guys caught yesterday's 308 episode 308 of the Mothership. And I say that a lot. I write a lot of the descriptions. What a wild ride that was. We thought it was going to be like a tighter 45-50. We got on so many different topics that just organically came up. And then we got back to the beer, but man, that was some fantastic times. And just we had Hoof-Hearted Bone Zone, which was day 9 of the Advent calendar, and then we had a big beer. JT had no clue because JT likes to keep them one big, one small, or both small, or whatever, but not both big ones. Sorry, Stacy. That Campfire Candle, delicious beer, came in that 10.5 from Branch and Bone. So this is another 10.5. So we're going from 8.3 to a 10.5 to a 10.5 in consecutive days. This is fantastic. Tomorrow we'll break that transition though with Drecker Sour. So again, this is breakfast in a can. Typically for my breakfast beers, I will say, as the consummate day drinker, I don't know if anyone else would challenge me. Other people enjoy it. But like when I'm on vacation or whatever, there's nothing wrong with me cracking a 7 a.m. sour. Sours are my go-to, smoothie sours or whatever are my go-to breakfast beer. It's hardly ever that I would grab something this dark. This might supplant that. I don't know what else I could do. I just want to sit and ruminate on this. And while I do that, let's go check out Fretboard because I've never checked them out. So Fretboard is out of Cincinnati. So Blue Ash, it's the northern part. One of our favorite burger places is there. So fretboardbrewing.com. Age verification. You guys are going to be able to see. That's fine. St. Patrick's Day. I'll give them. Yes or no is fine. But look at all this. Locations, beer, music. Hey, music. JT, check it out. Oh, they've got a bunch of different locations. Holy buckets. Brews and Tune. Never heard of Fretboard. Look at that. That's a Mick Ultra right there. All right, let's see if we can find out more about them because again, I didn't do any. I wanted to make this as organic as possible. Where would you find out more? You think locations, beer. When did they start? Available year-round, Cincinnati, Dayton, and Kentucky. So they're Southwest Ohio for sure. Seasonal brews. Fugee Fretboard. Okay, so their breakfast ale, it's advertised. Is it on this can advertised as a breakfast ale? It is not as aggressively as it is center can there, and that's available October. And another, the Fugee, 6-1. Okay, so they don't even have the barrel aged. This beer is going to stick with me. And music, let's go just check it out for Blue Ash. They have about our beer. Let's see if I can. No, just man, they don't have anything about like themselves. I'm so sad. I want to know more after tasting this beer. I wish it's not often that I'm like, you know what? I wish wholeheartedly that you guys could taste this beer. This is as a brown ale. And we've talked about when we're constructing these or like when we're trying to. I'm glad that like Chugalo the Barrel House gave us a double. Like this is, if we didn't have this, we would have never. People would pick up the can and they'd be like, oh, maybe the bourbon barrel aged. But if you look at the style, do they hide it on the can? Maybe the bourbon barrel aged you'd buy it, but finely tuned in Blue Ash, Ohio. Yeah. No. So it's got breakfast ale right there. God, I love how clear that comes up on the camera. We gotta get Stev a mic. Stev was like whispering in church. So, anyways, this beer, I might get angry with how some people feel about this beer. And speaking, that's what we call in the business a segue. Let's go to Team Smoke Show and see what they say. And again, I hope this is the right one. Let's see. Let's go with it.
Okay, day 10. We have Fretboard Brewing Company. And
she's by herself.
Fugee, it seems to be.
Fugee, come on,
breakfast
Kate.
ale with natural flavors. So I'm thinking maple. It looks like it because it's got a waffle. Okay.
Is that a waffle?
Oofda. It's 10.5.
And she's drinking it by herself.
This one. Okay. Oh no. Bourbon barrel. All right. I have a history of not liking them. Here we go.
She's got it like this. Chuggalos. Small glass because
I found this cute little glass.
Teresa's not there. Dunkers isn't there. Luscious Lucas isn't there.
Dark, but not too dark. Ooh. Smell those sugars. Nope. This is a no for me.
Wow.
Not that person. Somebody else I'm sure will like it. I would do a drain pour with this one or bake it into some muffins or something like that. But
wow.
It's got a lot of sugar. A lot of sugar in it.
Devastating.
I'm regretting this, but we're going to do another try.
What a champ going in for 2.
No. I'll give it like 0.5.
Oh my God.
Good job labeling it. I kind of knew from the beginning what it would be. Not my jam. No thanks.
Devastating. I am shocked. We're going to have, this is off the top rope if you can't tell. This beer is, I don't know what you would do. You can't taste the booze. It's a spirit lifter. It's a breakfast beer. I'm very interested in what everyone else is going to. I did not see that coming. I know she doesn't like, but I thought it hit it very well. Who doesn't like breakfast? This is breakfast in a can. You talk about Coors being pork chop in a can. This is breakfast in a can. The sweet, the savory. Oh, They moved to the top. This beer. Now, if I have to jostle between the 5s, this is better than 450, that excellent slushy that we had on day 3. And this is incredible. Maybe she had a bad can. I don't know. Off the top, I'm so excited. I'm salivating thinking what other people are. So, like, when I start putting together the spreadsheet, and we can do an update on the spreadsheet as I gush about this beer. So, it's a little bit ahead. People are behind. I'm expecting the team up north to drop like seven beers at the same time. Chunkle's caught up. Katie's a day behind. Teresa let the other half of Team Smoke show. Sethicus didn't care for the Bone Zone very much. He was low on the Bone Zone. Waiting for Svil. But again, that JT heard it, or you heard it on the mothership. JT's going to take ownership of this once I get it all filled out, and we're just a scant few days away from the 14th. More surprises to come, even after the 14th. It's going to be some amazing. This beer is fantastic. It's going to be my shower beer because I just got done working out and I'm ready to shower for the day. But yeah, maple savoriness. The alcohol is somewhere in there. Maybe it's not as voluptuous or savory or whatever, but it's a sweeter beer. Bravissimo to the fretboard, and excellent. Off the top rope again, 5. I have nothing more to say about this. I don't want to waste any of your time, but try to go find fretboard wherever you are and dig it. Like my favorite koozie. Cheers.